I'm Ryan Ponce, and today I'm going to talk about the year-end review for 2023 for downtown San Diego. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot of numbers that we can go over, but today I'm going to address the most important ones. So start off with the number of sales first. We had less than 550 sales in 2023, which is dramatically lower than majority of the years in the last 10 years. And so if we compare the sales in 2023 to the sales the other 9 out of 10 years, you'll see that the sales in 2023 were down anywhere from 28% to 59%. So we just had a really slow year, and it makes sense because we had such crazy years in 2020, 2021, and 2022. So 2023 was kind of frozen because of the way that interest rates went up and everyone was sitting on the sidelines. A lot less sales, less than 550. If you're watching this video on my website, you'll see the chart below that actually compares each year to 2023 and shows you the decline in activity. If I were hearing that for the first time, I would think that inventory likely shot up. There's probably a lot more listings available, and it's definitely a buyer's market and prices were affected. In my head, that's what I would think because it was such a slow year as far as activity goes. But that's actually not accurate. So inventory did go up and the number of available listings did go up. We went up from about 100 to start off the year to about 138 to close out the year. So that's a 38% increase in the number of active listings. And since inventory is calculated by the number of listings divided by the number of sales that are happening per month, inventory also went up. But sales were not affected the same way. And if you look at the number of active listings, we started 2020. So if we go back to January 2020, pre-pandemic levels, we started January 2020 with 249 listings, and right now we're at 138. So you can see that we're still really low on active listings. If there is a resurgence of buyer demand, if there's more buyer demand and more sales happening, that inventory, month's supply of inventory, is going to drop dramatically very quickly because there's not a lot of active listings. And so regarding how it affected price, it really did not have a huge effect on price. 2023 actually kind of just flatlined. The average sales price in 2022 was $912,000, and in 2023 it was $904,000. It was about a $7,500 difference in average sales price in downtown, which is less than 1%. So it kind of just flatlined. There wasn't a lot of activity as far as sales, but it's not like prices were dropping. The most important thing between 2022 and 2023, other than the number of sales, we had about 300 less sales, but the most important thing is the list to sales price ratios. So in 2022, the average property was actually selling above list price, about 0.7% above list price. The average list price was $904,000 approximately, and the average sales price was about $912,000. It equates to about 0.7% over list price. In 2023, however, the average average list price for sold property was $921,000, while the average sales price was actually $904,000. So we were below list price on average in 2023, and I want to make this clear. Like, this does not signal that the market is weak, that downtown's weak. We were still 1.8% away from list price, which is, for downtown San Diego, is still a really strong market. We just didn't see the type of market that we saw in 2021 and 2022, and that's a good thing because it was crazy back then. So I do think that 2024, I think that the number of active listings will pick up. I do think buyer activity will pick up, but I think it'll be a gradual trend. So we'll see how 2024 pans out, but that's the review of 2023. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's a link in the description that goes to the actual blog, and it has all of the stats and everything for the entire year, and it has that chart that I mentioned with the number of sales each year going back 10 years. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is at the end of this video. My name is Ryan Ponce. I work with Compass, and my information is at the end of the video. I look forward to hearing from you soon.